What's up, everyone? Prof. Shagbark back. Another sorting video here today. So, last sorting, I put some of the items together. Now we have some of the people, right? Supporters, right? I use nouns, people, places, things. You know what I mean. But the people, the supporters, right? They have the characters on the card. But essentially, what I want to do with this is just really quickly go through what is standard legal and what is not standard legal, right? So then I can sort them and know what I can use only in GLC, only in expanded, or only in standard format, right? So we're just going to start with that, right? If you can see here, currently F in on is in standard, but anything from E back is not. Okay? You'll see some of them, some of these who are still in standard legal, like some of the professors, some of the boss's orders will have a different letter on them, and I'll show you when we get to them. But you can still play those because they have been printed in F, G, H, and past that potentially, right? But for right now, we're just going to separate these into two different piles again, right? So standard will go on my right, right? Starting with a Reizu, and then Irida here. Lady, I believe Lady is in standard legal, so Lady will go on to my standard, my right side, right? Gardenia's Vigor, right? So we can see here, for example, this professor's research is D, right? Because it was printed in the Sword and Shield era, which I know that. I don't know which set this was printed in, but on this back one, you can see that the F print here is still in standard, which means we can use any copy of the professor's research as long as it does have the same text on it, right? Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. So those still go into standard legal, right? Shauna is in standard legal stuff, I believe. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to put it over there, even if I'm wrong. Whatever. Serena has F from Silver Tempest, but now we get to our first left side with our Pokemon Fan Club. I know that's not in standard legal currently, so we put that over there. And then we have Barry, who is an F. Put that over there. Some cool full art professor's research from Celebrations, right? We have a whole play set of those, which is really fun. Whoop, my bad. Put those on the right side. Cook is in standard legal. I believe it does have a... I believe it does. I'm going to put it in standard legal even if I'm wrong. I'll go find it later, right? Pokemon Go is still standard legal, so all of the Go's do. Wally from the Radiant Collection, number 27 there, right? Look how cool that card is. Very fun. Goes on my left side. Here comes Team Rocket on that side. Clay, Jesse James. I know those are all on the non-standard legal side, so we go there. Prof's Research. Rosanna's backup, not Rosanna's, I apologize, right? Into standard. Grant, standard. Ingo and Emmett, not standard. N, not standard. Gladian, right? I got a couple of these Gladians because they're really good in like some particular decks in GLC. Text says, look at your face down prize cards and put one of them into your hand. Then shuffle this Gladian into your remaining prize cards and put them back face down. If you didn't play this Gladian from your hand, it does nothing. Essentially, this is very similar to a Hisuian Heavy Ball, which is an item, except you get to choose any card in your prize cards except, or not except, instead of like the Hisuian Heavy Ball that allows you to just choose a basic Pokemon and put it into your hand, right? So two great things out of this. You get to see your prize cards, which is obviously great, and you get to take which one you want and replace it with this Gladian. So eventually when you take this Gladian back, you can play it again and take another one that you need, right? So pretty cool. Gladian's pretty cool. Bea, not in standard. Cafe Master. I use Cafe Master in a couple of my GLC decks because some of them just need a bunch of different basic energy cards attached to them, right? Choose up to 3 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a different type of basic energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. That's 3 energies attached to your bench Pokemon plus 1 from your hand. That's 4 energies attached in one go. And these are all different ones. So imagine you're playing, I don't know, like a dragon deck in GLC. That attaches what it needs immediately, right? Pretty solid, kind of unknown, I feel, right? And if it is known, hey, oh well, I like it, I play it. Then we got Gordy, Hop, Sonia, Flannery, Roseanne, Cynthia's Ambition, Charon, another Gladian. Now here's something, Lieutenant Surge's strategy. You can play this only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. During this turn, you can only play 3, or you can only, wow. You can play 3 supporter cards. If you play the TCG, you know that it is 1 supporter card per turn and that's it. As many items as you like, 1 energy attachment from hand, and 1 stadium card played. Lieutenant Surge, if you are behind on prize cards, you play 3 supporters. That's huge. Kind of broken. So I bought a couple of them because it is broken and GLC allows it. Raihan, right? Attach, find a card. My Lily, my Korean Lily, which is super fun, super cool. Faba, just got this, no idea what it does. Choose a Pokemon tool or special energy card, attach to one of your opponent's Pokemon or any stadium card in play and put it in the Lost Zone. That could be really legit, especially if you have like the Wailord GLC deck that needs those special energies attached to do all that damage. Faba could come in handy, right? Bianca, Winona, another Gladian, Beatty, Lily, right? Don't worry, there's plenty more of these, right? Plenty more. In fact, that stack was too big. Roller Skater, Team Aqua, Cafe. Couple of Averys, which started to see a decent amount of play whenever, like right before they rotated, right? Draw 3 cards and discard. Make your opponent discard until they have 3 left on their bench. Huge. People were definitely starting to use that. Nessa for your water decks. And then I got a little overboard on an order once, and I bought all the ball guys they had. All of them. Which was, I believe, 10 or more. But it lets you go find any named ball in your deck, which, well, 3 of them, right? So your Nest Ball, your Ultra Ball, your Hisuian Heavy Ball, your Great Ball, your Pokeball, right? Whatever you need. Boss, Standard, Irida, Phoebe. Now we're getting into stuff like tag team things. Guzma and Hala. Excellent, right? Search your deck for a stadium card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. When you play this card, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, you may also search for a Pokemon tool and a special energy card. In this way, in most GLC decks, super necessary, right? You have those special energies, you need those tool cards like the Float Stone or your U-turn boards, right? And then your stadium cards. I know that in my Metal GLC deck, I need all the stadiums in that deck to play at very specific times, right? Whether to heal myself from damage that I'm taking or prevent 30 damage that's being done to me, right? So I got a couple of these. And then Guzma, which is essentially a better boss, right? Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Right? I bought a couple of those because I needed them. Copycat, Flannery, Team Yell's Cheer, Roseanne's Backup, Opal, Sydney, Barry, Copycat, Zissou, Shauna. I'm going to be really sad if I put all these Shaunas over here and they're not actually in play. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. Roseanne. Bruno. Gloria. Flannery. Irda with the play stamp. What's up? Crasher Wake. I bought this because he looked cool. Honestly, that's why. I don't know if I'll ever use him, but he's cool. Right? Shauna. Cynthia and Caitlin. Misty's favor. Irda. Lady. Adaman. Bruno. Adaman. Oh no. Come from here, not over there. Digging Duo. In play. Cynthia's Ambition in play. Avery. Pierce. Friends of it. Hizui. I don't know, however you pronounce it, it's up to you. Cedric Juniper. Also just really like that card. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but it's fun, and I have it. Leon. Prof's Research. Gordy. Prof Research. Arizu. Kiawe. Digging Duo. Research. Gardenia. Barry. Oh. Shauna. If Shauna isn't in play, there's another card exactly like it, and I'm sure I'll run into it, which I'm pretty sure Youngster does the same thing as Shauna, and then that's probably why. Oh well, here I am, just making fun videos. Charon's Care. Prof Research. Roxanne, Misfortune Sister. Love this. The full arts of Misfortune Sister, super fun, super cool. Look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and discard any number of item cards you find there. Then your opponent shuffles the other cards back into the deck. 1, gets rid of item cards. Huge, you don't want them to use those, right? 2, deck disruption. Makes them shuffle their deck back up again, right? Super cool. Boss. Team yells cheer. Oh no. Shauna. Uh-oh, I might be wrong on this Shauna. That's an old Shauna. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Pokemon Ranger. Right? Remove all the effects of attacks of each player and his or her Pokemon. Great card, right? Great card. I don't use it as often as I should. I should use it more often. I just have to figure it out a little bit better. Flannery. Roseanne's backup. Peony. Digging Duo. Sydney. Team Yells Cheer. Gardenia. Roseanne. Prof. Worker. Ranger. Shauna. Prof. Whew. That was a lot. Sonia. Pierce. Caitlin. That's a cool card. That's a pretty cool old card. Now I can bring over the final amount from this stack. See what we got. Clement. Oh, this is going to be a pile of potential not playables, or not playables, like not standard legal ones, right? Clement, Olympia, Fisherman. Ooh, Blacksmith in Rough Condition. Team Flare Grunt. Diantha for my fairy deck eventually. Ariel's Premonition. Alistair. Peony. Ranger. Pokemon Ranger. Ninja Boy. Super fun. Just a funny card. Judge. That's actually in play. Cynthia and Caitlin. Ranger. Winona. I also... So Lusamine or Lusamine, however you pronounce it. Put 2 in any combination of supporter and stadium cards from your discard pile into your hand. Also pretty big staple for GLC. So I bought a few of those. Yeah. Avery. Pierce. Another Gladian. Another Inn. Roller Skater. Sabrina's Suggestion. This kid looks hilarious. He's funny. Team Yells Cheer. Mallow and Lana. Giovanni's Scheme. Tierno. Pokemon Fan Club. Cillian. Pokemon Center Lady. I had the Pokemon Center Lady sign one of my Pokemon Center Lady cards. Nurse Joy. Actually met her, the voice actress, and had her sign a card. Now, that wasn't free, obviously, but still have it. Really cool. Wish it would have been a full art card. It literally is that card. Like, it's just that, right? Skyla. Battle Reporter. Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. Ooh. Team Flare Gun. Izzy. Evelyn. Oh boy. Shauna. Imakuni, Professor Oak's setup. Obviously, this one can't be played. Too old, right? And it doesn't have the same name, even though it has the same effect as a professor's research, but it's titled Professor Oak, right? So it goes over here. Erica, Sharon, Lily, fossil researcher, ends resolve, Team Skullgrunt, Lily's full force. Whoa, Cynthia's ambition. I'll fix that. Pokemon Fan Club, Tierno, Pokemon Center Lady, Misty's determination, Professor Sycamore. Again, because it has a different name other than Professor's Research, even with the same effect, can't be played in Standard Legal because it doesn't have the same name. Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. Elima? Copycat. Super cool e-reader card copycat. Professor Juniper. Same thing as Professor Sycamore. Doesn't have the right name. Karen. Whoa! I'm getting sloppy. I'm getting real sloppy. What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing's wrong. It's a big pile. Archie's Ace in the Hold. Flumeria. Sophocles. Roller Skater. Giovanni Scheme. Professor Elm's Lecture. Team Yell Grunt. Erica. Pierce. Lana. Professor Pokemon Center Lady, Professor Sycamore, Schoolgirl, Yahweh, Brawly. I do have a pretty cool GLC Rapid Strike deck that I really like and happens to run pretty well. Maybe I'll show that to you guys pretty soon, right? The Masked Royale, Cybele, Serena, that's still in play, Professor Brunette. Oh, I lost it. That's on me. I lost it. Back to Professor Brunette. We'll just start. We'll go there. Xeroxes. Sophocles. Candice. Skyla. Thornton. Great card. Alistair. Brandon. Pokemon Center Lady. Alright. We have it into not Standard Legal and Standard Legal. Have a good day. Bye.